mi gente con una pasión
to balcony cooking. I know I'm not on the balcony now, but I'm on my way to the store to get some corn tortillas because I have two recipes that I want to make for you that require corn tortillas. One is Swiss chard tacos with charred onions. That's an experiment that I have in my head right now that I want to make. Charred onions. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. And the second thing I'm making that requires corn tortillas are my mother's beef tacos. These tacos are very special because my mother hated to cook. She used to brag that she wrote the I Hate to Cook book. So at a young age, just because that was my path in life, I adored cooking. My mother hated it, but I loved it so much. And that's why I still cook to this day. I've always loved cooking. I've been experimenting in the kitchen since I got my first cookbook, which was the Snoopy Cookbook. I got it from the Bookmobile. Who else remembers the Bookmobile? So I want to make my mom's tacos. Today's actually the anniversary of her death. She passed away in 1989. It's been a very long time. So I spent a majority of my life without a mother. I've had, most of my life has been without a mother at this point. Because she passed away when I was 26, and that was 33 years ago. So I've been without a mommy for a long time. Today I think of her, and in celebration of her life, I am going to create her tacos. Her special little press the taco method. It's this little technique, and until I was shown another way to make tacos, I didn't know any other way. So this is how I grew up eating, was these tacos, these press-on tacos. The reason why I'm even making Swiss chard tacos with charred onions is because I have an overabundance right now of Swiss chard growing in my tower garden. Here it is, lots of Swiss chard. Not to mention all the Swiss chard in the fridge that I harvested last week that is still crispy and fresh. And you think about it, vegetables that are in the store, it's taken a while to get there. So when I put these greens in the fridge, they last because, you know, they were just harvested. Oh, this plant it's so amazing. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be making, my Swiss chard tacos with charred onions. This is what I'm using. Looking at some of the plants available, my plan is to plant a couple of things outside. Probably peppers, not a habanero, but just a regular jalapeno possibly. And I can grow those from seed because I have plenty of seeds. But the one thing, if you are going to buy plants and put them in your tower garden or your indoor growing systems, just be aware that they could be diseased. And if the plants are diseased, they're going to affect all the plants in your unit. Plants are like people, and diseases spread rather quickly, so just be aware of that when you're buying plants for your indoor growing, because you can absolutely buy plants that are already grown and pop them into your hydroponic systems, but there is the risk that they could be diseased, and that is a huge problem because then you're going to have to take your whole system apart to fix it. It is hailing right now. This weather makes 0 sense to me. It was sunny. It's now hailing. Today's the day. Swiss chard tacos with charred onions. I'm going to pick the best Swiss chard I can find. Absolutely delicious. Charred onions, or the chard that I'm going to cook right now. I'm going to cook this in a broth. angle burner is not very hot, which is actually good. This will cook very quickly. Smells absolutely delicious. This is so fresh. I just picked it 8 minutes ago. Literally. Just going to make a little broth and cook it down, and then we will serve up these tacos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the steam that's coming off of here to warm up these tortillas. See how soft these are. They're super soft. Oops. Let me taste this. It's so delicious. It doesn't need cheese. You don't need cheese. This is so good. Super. I don't know how much toxicity the butane added to those onions, but it sure does taste good. Totally good.
Thank you so much for watching today. I would love for you to join me again. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave your comments below. I would love to hear from you. This is Gabriella Brown. Thank you for watching Balcony Cooking.